What's good with y'all, man? On YouTube, it's the boy, you know what I'm saying? A romantic massacre. It's the boy, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be reacting to Keith Thurman versus Brock Jarvis, you know what I'm saying? I had this little vision, man. I was like, man, let me see if I can start doing boxing reaction videos, bro, because I fuck with boxing heavy. Like, I fuck with everything about boxing. I know everybody from Ezra Charles to um Bam Rodriguez today to back then Pino Cuevas to like I know everybody, bro. I could do a whole Q&A about boxing, bro, and compete in it, you know what I'm saying, as well. So you know what I'm saying, with boxing heavy, you know what I'm saying. Let's get into it.
And a dominant win against a man who went on to become a world champion in Mario Barrios. And since then, multiple.
The reason I chose to watch this video because I ain't watched the Keith Thurman like a full Keith Thurman fight yet, and I had seen one of his interviews earlier. He was talking, you know what I'm saying. He was talking with his chest. He's talking with his chest. You dig? So I'm like, man, let me check him out. Let me see if he really like that.
Significant injuries and 1,131 days between that Barrios fight and this fight here tonight. He's a modern great. Absolutely no doubt about that. One of the best we've seen in recent times, with all the skill.
Welterweight two-time champion of the world, your future Hall of Famer. Let's hear it. This is Keith one-time Thurman. Boxers centering, please. Will Sulas's instructions.
All right, gentlemen, you got your instructions in. You got your instructions in the dressing sheds. Remember, obey my instructions at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch them up.
So Thurman silent while Jarvis talks. It is the former champion and the emerging prospects. It is time for a true crossroads fight. This is Keith Thurman and Brock Jarvis. And they take to centre ring. Ben Damon in commentary alongside Tim Tszyu and Sean Porter. And Sean, as a former opponent of Keith Thurman, what does Jarvis need to do early here?
Be ready to cut off Keith. Keith is gonna move. Keith is gonna use his feet and try to set up Brock. Brock's gotta be ready to use his feet.
So Brock, who we often see charge at opponents, does step back, but then he punches hard downstairs and up. And Tim Tszyu, what are you seeing in the early stages here?
Yeah, very interesting. They're both trying to find the range. Brock, as you know, likes to fight inside. So
they got Tim Tszyu on the commentary, bro. Please don't put Tim Tszyu in there with no more hard punchers, bro. I don't want to see him in there with no hard punchers. I only want to see him in there with boxers, man. I'm tired of seeing him get his head gassed open, man, knocked out. Like that Baccarat fight. Let me know if y'all want me to react to that, bro. I watched that whole fight. That fight was crazy. And I don't know if I even meant to watch it. I don't think I was even gonna watch it, and I watched it, bro. That was a crazy fight. That Marzali of the truth.
we'll ultimately try and get inside, but we're going to have to see.
Yeah, he is a big body puncher, Brock Jarvis, but this is a whole new level. Thurman, fast hands. Great reactions, and he counters well. That is a big right hand from Keith Thurman, and Jarvis wears it well.
Jarvis is shook up, and Keith is letting him live.
That was a huge right hand. And then he came through with a left hand as well. Menacing stuff early here from the former unified champ.
You can see the way that Brock is backing up. He's not sure what Keith is going to do.
He counters nicely there to Jarvis.
Beautiful counter.
Now he tries to work to the body. And he digs right into Jarvis. Thurman tries to cover up. Uppercuts and body shots.
Hey, that's the funniest thing ever though. Like when the young boxer think he got the old boxer hurt, so he started using all his energy in round one. That's like a classic like instance in boxing.
Beautiful counter right there.
The Sydney sider. He's worn a shot from Thurman, and now he's working hard. And he goes hard to the body too.
Good body work.
Thurman comes back.
It's a
And
fight.
this one's caught fire.
It's a fight.
It's good body work both ways.
All action early here in Sydney. Thurman with the big moments, and Jarvis coming back.
Yeah, absolutely. The trap or the game plan for Brock is to really just be a counterpuncher tonight, which I didn't know he had the ability to do.
And he goes with the right hands.
Nice straight lead right hand from Brock.
See, Brock face
Well,
already
he'll
red.
take a mountain of confidence out of what just happened, Will Jarvis. He was able to do what he does, get in close, throw hard to the body. And Thurman will want more of what he started with.
Yeah. And that, the thing we were most concerned about with Keith is the inactivity. I see it. Keith, his reaction to when Barack comes to him. Amazing uppercut from Keith.
That is athletic uppercutting from Thurman. Great timing too. And all action opening rounds.
It's relentless.
To the body goes Jarvis. And one thing for sure, Keith Thurman knows he's...
And I really do think that he allowed Brock to get away. This was a moment he could have really let loose on Brock.
So y'all think he could have got him out of there earlier? I don't know.
And Brock
I
recovered
don't think he could have got him out
and
of
found his
there.
way back.
I like how Brock is countering and then he's just working that body in the inside.
Yeah.
He's got to be very aware, Keith, for the onslaught because he comes in bunches and bunches of punches.
Yeah. And I tell people all the time, it only takes one round for you to get comfortable.
Let's see what Thurman does here, because he had that success with that shot with the right hand. Does he try and stay on the outside here? Because we've just seen what Jarvis can do when it turns to infighting. Chasing with that left hand is Thurman, but Jarvis happy to back off.
I'm surprised to see Keith be as aggressive as he is. This is what I'm used to. I'm used to more lateral movement from Keith and Keith getting you off balance. Great jab right there from Barack.
Did he think after that opening right hand he was just going to walk through Brock Jarvis?
One more time.
Did he think after that opening right hand he was just going to be able to walk through Brock Jarvis?
I'm not sure, but I think that it's going to click.
Hey, we call those monkeys. When you throw that, that's a monkey.
Really soon that he won't be able to do that.
Yeah, I think he knows now.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what Jarvis can do. Because he needs to get in tight and throw those shots, you'd think. Thurman shuffling towards him. And jabbing nicely.
Yeah, he's starting with a good jab.
1, 2, and 3, but Jarvis covers up. Body shot from Keith Thurman.
Went to that body.
This is the rhythm that I'm used to with Keith.
This more what we expected, certainly, from Thurman.
Trying to go to that
And
body.
Sean, what is it that makes this so tricky?
Because he's so explosive and he can explode going left and going right. And so that's what makes it tricky. It's like he's always ready to go, and you never know when he's gonna come.
Tim, what does Brock need to do here?
He's just got to get comfortable. He's got to get comfortable, and once he gets comfortable, he can shut the distance. But he's just got to be wary of the movement of Thurman and catch him off guard.
Not a particularly noted body puncher, Keith Thurman, but he's really investing to the body of Jarvis here tonight. As Jarvis comes back, goes 1, 2, and 3, but then he's happy just to watch and stay at this range. And Jarvis covers up and counters with the left hand. Tries to do so again. And now he uses the ring, does Thurman.
Those are the feints, good foot feints coming from Keith.
Good boxing right now happening.
Misses over the top, does Jarvis, and then Thurman comes back with that right hand. Oh, that's a big right hand over the top from Thurman, but Jarvis stands right up to it.
And a good body shot.
Yeah, body shot too from Thurman. And another. Jarvis misses over the top with a left hand.
I think this was the round where he won it.
There's a little bit of panic. He's breathing a bit different. The Keith corner is much more relaxed, much more experienced. You can see it.
Well, he's been here, there, and everywhere before as Thurman.
Basically,
but this is the summit so far for Jarvis. He had big moments in round number 1, but Thurman comes towards him there. The heads just missed each other as they threw shots.
Looks to me like Keith has got it figured out. He's trying to get low underneath Brock's punches. He's going to be offensively aggressive, but then stay low, opposed to using his foot movement.
And now he does what we know Keith Thurman does so well.
Yeah. So he's going to be offensive. Then he'll dip down and he'll circle around.
And then it's Jarvis trying to come towards and throwing with a right hand to the body. He tries to throw that right hand over the top, and now Jarvis will try and break. Well, he almost had his moment to work on the inside, but Thurman holds on well. Gets it back where he wants it. And the Thurman corner, they want to see more jabs.
Yeah, the jabs will keep this young lion, at bay. It'll stabilize the kid.
Body shot from Jarvis. Turns that left hand around. Body shot's a beautiful punch from Thurman.
Still going to that body.
Oh, big right hand.
Oh my goodness.
Here he goes. Keith Thurman has brought Jarvis hurt down. And is he out?
How do I say goodbye to yesterday?
From the former champion. Jarvis digs deep, gets to his feet, but Thurman is poised. And here he comes.
Oh my goodness. Game over.
Oh, it's like he never left. It's Thurman the Great. And he celebrates in style in Sydney. 1,131 days away.
All right, y'all. That was the reaction, man. Of Keith Thurman versus Brock Jarvis. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Keith Thurman, good, bro, but he just gotta stay away from I'm gonna name some people to stay away from. Stay away from Fundoria. I see him call out Fundora. Stay away from Fundora. Just please stay away from Fundora, bro. He gonna do imaginable things, but I like the way Keith be touching that body. He might not do nothing with it. He be touching that body and moving around, but who else? Stay away from Murder Zaliev could be he can win that. He can win. He could beat Murder Zaliev. I believe he could beat Murder Zaliev. He can get in there with him this year. Stay away from Crawford. Please stay away from Crawford. Yeah, but that's all the people I can think of right now, though. But man, hope y'all enjoyed this. You know what I'm saying? More reactions to come, more to do. Every day, more to do. Putting in work. Let's get it. And I'm out, bruh.